The locusts mentioned in the Bible, specifically Joel 1, are the undocumented. They're the Somalians, they're the jihadists, they're the Islamists, all the people who are crossing in over the borders in efforts to take over America and other countries. When you read about the locusts in Joel 1, it explains to you that this happens over generations, that the locusts come in and they devour and they take over, and each generation takes a little bit more and a little bit more until it's all taken. That is exactly what we are seeing and have seen. They come over illegally or even legally sometimes, and they continue to have children and they continue to hold on to their ways until eventually you go from America, land of the free, one nation under God, to a land that says a boy can be a girl can be a boy. We don't serve Jesus anymore. The churches are gone and now they're temples. There are people who are legally taking your monies, your incomes, your benefits. They are devouring your land. They are devouring your religion. They are devouring everything that America stands for and that all these other countries stand for, that Christians stand for. And they're replacing it with their religion, with their ways, all while eating up all of your resources. These are the locusts. I don't.
All right, Shalom. First off, I want to start up by saying all praises, honor, and glory is due to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kakadash. That's all praises to the Lord calls God, whose true name in Hebrew is Yahweh, by Hashem, and in the name of Yahweh Shai, in the name of the only begotten Son. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, peace and mercy to the elect, preaching this word in truth and sincerity. And Jake, you're not gonna save Esau in this America. This place is destined for destruction. This is all this is, man. This dude sat there and say these people come over here and they tell you a boy can be a girl can be a boy. That was America. That was pushed out from America. That didn't come from these other nations. They don't even have a culture like that in these other nations to make that socially acceptable to be pushed on a grand scale. That's Edomite culture. But what this is Jake trying to sit here and say migrants are locust off of Joel, and we're going to get it, Joel 1 and 4. And then excusing all the biblical history around this that explains it to fit a narrative because he thinks that these other nations are eating up the American way. The American way was wicked from the jump. American way was wicked from the jump. So we're going to get into it. We're going to really explain Joel 1 and 4 real quick. I'm gonna make this as fast as possible. And, get on to the next. Joel 1 and I started one. It says, the word of Yahweh came to Joel, the son of Pethuel. Hear this, ye old men, and give ear, all ye inhabitants of the land. Have this been in your days, or in the days of your fathers? Tell ye your children of it, and let your children tell their children, and their children another generation. That which the pale worm had left hath the locust eaten, and that which the locust had left hath the canker worm eaten, and that which the canker worm had eaten, that which the canker worm had left had the caterpillar eaten. Awake ye drunkards, weep and howl, all ye drinkers of wine, because of the new wine, for it is cut off from your mouth. For a nation is come upon my land, strong and without number. See, that's what the pale worm, the canker worm, the locust is talking about, right? I believe in Joel's time, it was the Syrian Empire, the Syrian Babylonian Empire, or whatever. I believe that's who it was in his time, right? For a nation is come up upon my land, strong and without number, just like locusts come, without number. There's a mass amount of them, whose teeth are as the teeth of a lion, and he had the cheek teeth of a great lion, right? He had laid my vine waste and barked my fig tree, just like locusts do. They strip everything. He had made it clean bare and cast it away, and the branches thereof are made white, just like locusts do. So this is what the heathen did when they came. They stripped Jake of everything. They didn't. It wasn't talking about no damn migrants. It's talking about heathen nations. I put it on ChatGPT. I put Joel 1:4, and I said, what do scholars say the worm and the locust are referring to? Right now, I'm gonna go down. It says literal locust plague, and I'm gonna go down. It says poetic intensification, not scientific classification. Many scholars emphasize that Joel is using Hebraic poetic parallelism, not etymology. The repetition and Amalek. In the Near East, locust plagues were among the most feared. And here it is, number 3, symbolic military interpretation. Minority but ancient view. Some Jewish and Christian interpreters, especially early church fathers and latter apocalyptic readers, understand the locust as a symbolic of invading armies. Joel 2 explicitly describes locusts using military imagery, and that's what I got on here too. I think I already had it in my list. Joel 2:25. Let's get it. Joel 2, and I'll start at 23. It says, Be glad, ye children. Be glad then, ye children of Zion, and rejoice in Yahweh your power. For Yahweh had given you the former rain moderately, right? Meaning we got a little bit of a blessing. And he will cause to come down for you the rain, the former rain, and the latter rain in the first month. Meaning we're going to flourish. And the floor shall be full of wheat, and the fat shall overflow with wine and oil. And I will restore to you the years that the locusts have eaten, meaning the heathen. Because the scriptures say, this is First Maccabee 2, and I'll start at 8. It says, her temple has become as a man without glory. Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Her infants are slain in the streets. Her young men with the sword of the enemy. What nation had not had part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoil? That's what had happened. The nations were able to fully consume us. They took away everything we had. So when you go back to Joel 2 and 25, it says, I will restore to you the years that the locusts have eaten, meaning the years that you went into captivity. And it says the cankerworm and the caterpillar and the pale worm, my great army which I sent among you. Meaning what? He sent heathen nations to take us down because we went off. When you go to Baruch, the 4th chapter, it says, is it Baruch 4? Yeah, Baruch 4 and 5. It says, Be of good cheer, ye my people, the memorial of Israel. You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved the Most High to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemies. You see, because we provoked the Lord to wrath, he sent the heathen among us to destroy us, to consume us, to take all that we had, to strip away our precious treasures, the gold, the silver. We were decked out at one point, man. At one point, Jake and Israel were decked the fuck out, bro. And we lost that because of what? We going off. Right? So that great army were the heathen nations that came in and constantly beat us down. Now, Jeremiah 9, because a nigga like that will sit here and grab one scripture. And when you go back to that video, check these dumbass people. Uncle Tom ass nigga. Check these dumbass people's comments, bro. It's okay. We got a bunch of frogs. Gonna get eat up all them bugs. See, what the fuck is this? Then it put it right here. Look at this nigga. Lav you. The Prophet Muhammad said, whoever wants to see Satan should look at a black man. Really? That's who you see with Satan? Niggas ain't bombing you niggas to smithereens, though. Niggas ain't bombing you damn Muslims to smithereens. That's for damn sure. This is Jeremiah 9:16. It says, Jeremiah 9:16, I will scatter them also among the heathen whom neither they nor their fathers have known, and I will send a sword after them till I have consumed them. Just like locusts do, they consume everything. The Lord sent the heathen in to consume us. Right? Jeremiah 10:25. What's it say? It says, pour out thy fury upon the heathen that know thee not, and upon the families that call not on thy name, for they have eaten up Jacob. Right? And really, Esau was really eating Jake in slavery. But they eat us up, meaning they consumed everything that we had, man. They took everything away from us and devoured him and consumed him and have made his habitation desolate, just like locusts do. What do they come in? They come in, eat up everything, and leave it desolate. You talked about stripping the bark of the trees, all that. Meaning what? When you strip a bark of a tree, what does it do? It causes the tree to die because there's no protection from the elements, right? Ezekiel 22:15. It says, and I will scatter thee among the heathen and disperse thee in the countries and will consume thy filthiness out of thee. Right? It just keeps going, man. Niggas don't know the scriptures, bro. I'll get this last one. Spirit fed it to me. I don't even think we need it, but Isaiah 33:4. It says, start at 3, it says, at the noise of the tumult, the people fled. At the lifting up of thyself, the nations were scattered. And your spoil shall be gathered like the gathering of a caterpillar. As the running to and fro of locusts, he shall run upon them. You see? It's always talking about armies. That's what it was talking about when it was in Joel 1:4. It's talking about the armies of the heathen coming in and consuming Jake. It's not talking about no damn migrants. You niggas are not going to save America. America is a wicked ass place. Talking about Somalis and jihadists. Esau done way worse. America's done way worse than them niggas in the world, man. And this ain't even to protect them niggas, because them niggas is going to captivity too under the Israelites. But you know what? Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to say call Allah, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakar Kadash. It's all praises to the Lord, Yahweh, and his only begotten son, Yahushai. Shalom.